dysfunctional vet with the cam locks. Now this is my reducer from 1 1/4 to 1 inch. My 1 inch male, my 1 inch female with the cam locks. Release. As I say, I bought these on Amazon and it's disconnected. Hooks right up, on and off, without having to thread this piece into this piece. Much faster. Just a moment ago I showed you the cam locks that were on the drill head. This is what's hooked onto the hose. There's a gasket inside, and I have a extra 2 gaskets to go inside if something happens to them. And this is the piece that was screwed into the other one. You can see it's threaded to go in and then connect. I use 2 different types of anti-seize. I have copper and I have nickel. And I normally use nickel on the drilling stuff. And let me tell you what that stuff is real quick while I'm fighting a mosquito that's attacking me. The nickel is higher temperature, higher pressure than the copper. But the copper is the one that I normally use, and it would work here just fine. But I put the anti-seize on. The other piece that was in the wellhead, in the drill head, you remember was sticking out like this. I barely put a pipe wrench on it and it eased right out because I had doped it with the nickel anti-seize. I do recommend putting anti-seize on any type of fitting that you might have to repair for something. I have Loctite nickel anti-seize. This stuff, if it starts to dry out, this bottle is probably close to 20 years old. At least 20 years old. If this bottle starts to dry out, you can add mineral oil to it, and then I'll push my hoses on here, use the cam locks as you saw where I disconnected them. Now I'm holding the camera so I can't do this, but the cam locks are all the way forward like this. You push this in, I'm going to pull this out, then you take the cam locks like so, and the cams, which are these things you see moving right here, these cams will lock these hoses together and they won't leak. This is a super quick way to do things. This is what they use on fire hydrants,